Meet John. He does it all. He paints. He fixes plumbing issues. He even does some light electrical work. John's apartment looks fantastic, as do most of his apartments. Naturally, John wants to protect his investment of money and time. John's tenants have not always been the most reliable. He was a trusting guy in the past. One tenant stopped paying rent and squatted in his apartment for 3 months. It took a sheriff to remove him from the apartment. Another tenant destroyed the carpets and put holes in the walls, while another tenant would only pay half his rent on a monthly basis. This all ended when John found Dweloper, the #1 free web-based property management software, available in the cloud. John loaded up his rental properties with a few clicks, started tracking income and expenses, and started screening all of his tenants with Dwell App, a tenant screening feature of Dweloper. When John shows his apartment, he meets 3 potential renters, Ann, Jeff, and Sanjay. Everyone loves the apartment. Sanjay is a tech-savvy guy and is already using Dwell App. He gives John his unique Dwell code to pull up his Dwell App on the spot. John quickly sees that Sanjay has a decent credit score by pulling up his Dwell App, but he is alerted to a spotty work history. This concerns John. He looks at the full picture and isn't hasty to make decisions too quickly. Jeff and Ann also want to apply for the apartment. John invites them to share their Dwell App with an email. Within minutes, Jeff and Ann are creating their Dwell App and purchasing their credit report to share with John. With Dweloper's tenant screening feature, John sees that Jeff, Ann, and Sanjay all have above-average credit scores. Sanjay is hovering around 700. Ann comes in around 765, and Jeff is leading the pack with an 850. Everyone wants the apartment, and the credit scores are so good. John needs to dig deeper, as the old saying goes, on each of the renters to make an educated leasing decision. He sees that Sanjay has a spotty work history and currently doesn't have a job. Red flag. He notices that Ann didn't provide landlord references. John then reviews Jeff's Dwell App. Perfect credit score, great work history, and several positive landlord references. The choice is clear, and Dweloper recommends Jeff. John accepts Jeff's Dwell App into Dweloper. Jeff couldn't be happier. He found the perfect apartment. He can even use Dwell App to pay rent electronically online, submit maintenance requests, and communicate with John. John can finally relax. His apartments are in tip-top shape from all the hard work he has put in, and he's confident that Jeff is going to take care of this unit. He also knows that the monthly rent will be paid on time every month with recurring e-payments enabled with Dweloper. As for Sanjay and Ann, well, luckily they shared their Dwell App with 3 other landlords that own different apartments and were approved shortly after. And when John doesn't feel like climbing roofs, he can always assign a work order through the Dweloper vendor portal offered to premium customers. With another click, he can pay the vendor invoice with built-in e-payment functionality. Finding good tenants and running a profitable rental property business takes top-notch tenant screening solutions. Maintaining happy tenants and streamlining the unseen back-office activities of running a property management firm or being a landlord takes an integrated approach that ties it all together. So why not dig deeper with Dweloper's advanced tenant screening features? With Dweloper's easy-to-use Dwell Apps, tenants love using it and landlords love saving time and money. Throw out your clipboards and manila folders and sign up today. Sign up today at www.dweloper.com.